Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs, and this is a Gundam Battle Operation 2 test drive of the Berga Giros. It is this week's suit. It has a 5-step banner with 2 half-price steps, so 120 tokens to get both the level 1 and 2. Very Darth Vader-y face too, but that's not uncommon for crossbone suits. It is a 700, the level 1, I should add, is a 700 usable in ground and space with space specialization and melee priority 2. 21,000 hit points, 20 ballistic resistance, 24 beam resistance, 34 melee resistance, 27 strength, 43, I believe, melee strength, because I got the +6 from the expansion hangar. Movement speed 140, boost speed 225, thruster gauge 75, turning speed 78. Close range slots 23, medium 20, long range 9. Enhancements at 830 enhancement points, you get 1 point of melee. At 1660, 1 point of melee defense. At 2210, 3% faster thruster recovery. At 2770, your extra expansion slots, taking it to 24, 2110. If you pay DP and engineering kits to break the first limit, you get another, and get to 5540, you get another 5 melee resistance. And if you do it again and get to 8310, you get another +5 melee attack. Okay, so the weapons. It has a shot lancer with 3 ammo, power 3000 per shot, 350 meter range, cooldown time between shots 4 seconds, reload time 8 seconds. Yeah, it does pierce. It also partially ignores ballistic damage and is compatible with the shelf nozzle controller skill, which we'll go over when we get there. Beam Saber has 2900 damage, cooldown time 2.5 seconds. It is compatible with aerial melee. The Shot Lancer Heavy Machine Gun does 230 damage per shot, has ammo of 80, 250 meter range, reload time 12 seconds. Also compatible with Shelf Nozzle Controller. Let's see, these are the Shelf Nozzles, which are basically steerable missiles. And they're pretty good. 500 damage each, 4 ammo, it fires all 4 at once. Range 250 meters, reload time 15 seconds, and yeah, it comes in right and left sets. Shot Lancer Collision is a melee weapon with a power of 3000. Cooldown time 3.5 seconds. Also compatible with Shelf Nozzle Controller, and cannot be used while the Shot Lancer is being reloaded. The shelf nozzle controller also changes its behavior. So, well, I'll cover that. This is the rare test drive where I have actually had a chance to play the suit before I started, so I actually know a few things about it for once. Also does have the wrong button. Also has a beam shield with a power of 2350 and hit points of 5500. 20-second overheat time. It has both time and damage-based overheat, so if the counter gets down to 0 or the hit points get down to 0, it will break and have to recharge. It also does have the parry attack, which I think I actually landed once or twice. So, in terms of skills, leg shock absorber level 3, so less stress on legs after boosting and jumping, and very slightly faster recovery time from stress. Emergency Evasion System Level 2, which is double dodge roll. Flight Control Program 4, which lets you boost or jump in midair and gives you improved thruster consumption in the process. Glide Structure, which makes you fall slower, making it easier to do things in the air. Fall Prevention System, so a little bit of extra defense to be from being knocked out of the air. Anti-blast stabilizer, so it will not be heavy staggered by exploding mobile suits right next to it. Melee composite system, which is basically the first level each a balancer and melee combo controller, so you can boost, so you can melee attack or tackle out of a boost or a landing from a jump. And yeah, it does a 2-hit melee combo. Aerial melee system, which lets you use its melee downswing in midair. Ambac, which in space gives you improved braking and a 3 extra turning speed. Maneuver armor, so you're harder to stun when you're boosting. Forced injector level 3, so pretty boost efficient ability to just change directions while boosting. Optimized cooling efficiency, so starting your thrusters with jumps or boosts is 10%, uses 10% less thruster. High performance radar, which gives it a radar range of 450 meters. Flap booster level 2, so only slightly increased thruster consumption when you are boosting, or when you are flying, basically. If you hold ascend while you're boosting, you will just take off. That's how all the crossbone and F90 suits seem to work. And shelf nozzle controller. When all shelf nozzles are in possession, mobility is increased, and thruster consumption when starting high-speed movement is reduced. Also, compatible ranged weapons can be used while moving at high speed. If all shelf nozzles are not in possession, the downward melee attack will change for compatible melee weapons, that being the Shot Lancer. Interestingly, I don't know if the fire while boosting is the one is affected. We'll test that, but as long as you have one of the 2 sets of shelf nozzles intact, you will get the benefit for the downswing. So yeah, like I said, we'll test that. But yeah, the shelf nozzles, the default swaps are these. I moved the shelf nozzles down to the bottom just so that the left and right ones were symmetrical. Just, it bothers me when, left and right weapons are not on the left and right. Just the personal thing. But yeah, that, and, I'm going to leave my build on it, so, damage numbers will be a little bit different than you otherwise might see. My build gives it an extra 1,200 hit points, 20 extra beam resistance from anti-beam armor 5, 15 melee resistance from anti-melee armor level 4, which takes it to 49 melee defense. Some extra hit points from new model frame, extra thruster from thruster control system, plus 10 melee boost, plus another 6 from the hangering, and to fill out that last slot, 400 extra shield hit points. So yeah, mine's up to 5,900. All right, we're going to take it out into the normal place with 700 cost enemies, and just check a few things out. Okay, so yeah, first off, yeah, you can fire the Shot Lancer and the machine gun while boosting as long as you have shelf nozzles. The shelf nozzles are missiles which can be steered with the reticle. Oh, I left it on the wrong set of shortcuts. So, okay, we will be seeing the stock everything because I do not have my equipment. Yeah, okay, that's one set of shelf nozzles done. Okay, with one set of shelf nozzles done, you cannot use your reloading. You cannot use your weapons. That's good to know. When they pop back up, like they just did, yeah, they become available again, and you can fire them while boosting. All right, so let's switch to, well, let's just do a couple of things, in fact. The Shot Lancer does pierce. The machine gun has pretty solid build stun. I believe the shelf nozzles, yeah, they have instant stun. There's no Zox here, so I can't show that. The standard beam saber is not bad, fairly standard neutral and side swings, and the downswing has some travel to it. Yeah, so that's not bad. Also, yeah, it is compatible with flap booster and aerial melee, so you can use it in the air. Though, of course, aiming it at something on the ground, it takes spacing, practice, all those good things. But it's doable. All right, so, yeah, the Shot Lancer melee version. Neutral is just a stab. Left and right are actually stabs to the left and right. That's interesting. Yeah. And the downswing when you have all of your shelf nozzles is this, which goes forever, which is not bad. It of course is not an aerial melee skill, so yeah, you can't use. Wait, did I do something? Can you use that one in the air? Did I get that wrong? Certainly never managed it when I was playing before. Yeah, no, that does not work. I must have touched down on the roof of one of those buildings the first time. So, all right. So, if you've used some shelf nozzles, which, like I said, steerable, the Shot Lancer's downswing. Oh, that's right. They have to all be used for that to be the case. So, yeah, the downswing becomes that, which has almost no travel at all. Which it's a nice looking combo, but yeah. And also, when you are reloading the ranged shot lancer, as the description said, you cannot use the melee one at all. So, yeah. So it's got some interesting weapon interactions here, and I feel like it would probably be very useful to put quick loaders on it, just because, you know, when everything is full, it has a bunch more abilities. But yeah, it's very fast. It is very maneuverable. Let's take a look at the tackle, because I don't think I've landed that yet. Okay, just fairly standard saber maneuvers. A little bit too far away. Let's see. Just to demonstrate a few other things, you've seen Flap Booster. Forced Injector level 3 with all of its other efficiency skills let you just keep boosting pretty much forever. If you have an empty boost meter, or if you have a full boost meter is the best way to say it, you do get 2 dodge rolls. Not a lot of boost after the first dodge roll, so, you know, don't be too surprised if you're not able to do much evading after that first dodge roll happens. So, let's see. Yeah, I think that's the bulk of the skill set. So let's turn enemy AI on and see what I can do with it. All right, so start with this MLRS, which does have type advantage. I can at least use the machine gun here while the other weapon is recharging. Yeah, as you can see, you know, that it's a good fast weapon that charges the reticle, so that's good. Yeah, that was the short range, because the Shot Lancer was not reloaded yet. So, or no, because the shelf boosters were not. Yeah, this is getting a little bit shelf nozzles. It's starting to get a little bit confusing, but yeah. The melee Shot Lancer is not available when the shelf nozzles are all reloading, or it changes behavior when the shelf nozzles are all reloading. It's not available when the Shot Lancer's reloading. Those are the words. Yeah, so it like I said, a slightly complex weapon interactions, but also I don't have to stick around and fight those. I can do it from way over here. See. Yeah, Shot Lancer does have pretty good range. I still have my nozzles, so I can keep firing the machine gun. But yeah, there was the aerial melee. I did not hit with it, but it was there. Okay. I can't see where that enemy fired at me from, so I'll just steer shelf nozzles around back and forth and see what I get, which was nothing. Okay, that eight shots was enough to stop it. I'm amazed. All right, and okay, did that cause heavy stagger? That's something I did not actually know, that the neutral on the Shot Lancer causes heavy stagger. We'll look at that again just to make sure I was right, but that's sure what it looked like to me. Okay, yeah, this thing is I was not really taking good advantage of that in the round I played, and yeah, it's got even more capabilities than I thought it did, which is nice. So yeah, I'm liking this. I do not regret doing the step up for the levels 1 and 2 of this, because yeah, it's a nice looking suit. All right, let's switch to the Shot Lancer and see if we can try that again, just to prove it's real. Easier if I had my swaps set up, especially with psychic timing. So we're going to turn AI off so we can actually test that properly. Yeah, everybody just stand still. All right, so when we poke, yes, it heavy staggers. Wow. Okay, and the downswing, of course, it knocks down, it travels forever, and hits pretty hard. Yeah, that did 45-30 with type disadvantage. I'd say that's decent. Yep, heavy stagger from the side swings too. Okay, yeah, this thing is absolutely scary. All right, turn the AI back on and see how long it takes me to get killed. I'm thinking not particularly long, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, it looks like I don't think the AI on the training bots has really been fully upgraded for the current state of the game, because they do not seem to know to attempt to counter or attack against an aerial melee attack. Like, they just don't seem to know what to do with that. Not that I'm landing, but... Ow. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of missiles. Okay. And... we will do a little bit more of this and then wrap it for today. But yeah, like I said, I like it. I do have a half decent round with it that will probably go up tomorrow. But yeah, it's good. All right. Yeah, one more time. See if I can actually land an aerial melee attack. All right. Yeah, like I said, just does not seem to really have any kind of follow-ups on for that. Yeah, as you can see, the swap time on the Saber is very good too. Oops. Yeah, also the shield I had not actually shown yet. The one nice thing about the shield attacks is that... Oops, shield deactivation. The one nice thing about the shield attacks is that even if... they can't be countered. Those are the words. Because yeah, the shield bash cannot be hit with a counter tackle, to my knowledge. Okay, yes, it can. Never mind. I just lucked out with psychic AI last time. And all right, noted. Okay, so okay, and they actually countered me out of that. I guess I hit the ground again before the downswing started, but I am learning many things. None of them particularly good. But I'd like to make a little bit better use of this before I stop, so I'll do one more spawn and see if I can actually get something done. Because, yeah, like I said, it's a good suit. I enjoy it. And like I said, I have a round that should go up tomorrow if all goes well. All right, yeah. Right, we're just going to... Okay. There we go. All right, yeah, so... Nope. Yeah, it would have been a little faster, but it was still... oh, wow, didn't kill? There we go. Would have been a little faster comboing between those, but the I think the melee's ready time was still recovering from the last time I'd used it, so... I think that, yeah, it's almost out of HP. That did connect, so... Hit the shield, as one is wont to do. And... there we go. Yeah, so... like I said, good set of weapons, good skill set. I like it. And yeah, pretty good damage. This is, of course, since I accidentally swapped to the other loadout, this is actually the stock damage we're getting on everything. So go. Great. And out. Yeah. Like I said, it just has, like, you know, it's kind of hard to use that alternate shot lancer attack because it has no travel whatsoever. Just to finish things off, I am going to fire off all my shelf nozzles and then try that so we can see what kind of damage it has. Tremendous damage. Like 11,000 if you can land that. Just, it's a matter of landing it. I don't... yeah, I don't know if you can intentionally combo those things. I think it's probably set up to not quite be fast enough to do that, but I could be wrong. Let's try that. Let's turn on enemy AI one last time. And we will try the shelf nozzle combo and see what happens. Okay. Yeah, it seems like if the second set stuns is the best case scenario for being able to combo, but it can be done. So if you fire one at something else, or just fire one to fire one. Okay, yeah, that's actually pretty good. So yeah, again, you have to really be up in somebody's business to get all three hits to connect, but they can. So, ow. Great. But yeah, yeah, so I'm going to have to experiment with this some more because I feel like there's more I can do with it than I have been doing. So that's, definitely good to know. And man, I am exploding way more than I think I should be doing this, but oh well. And yeah, that is going to do it for this Gundam Battle Operation 2 test drive. I good luck to everybody that wants the Berga Giros. It looks like a lot of fun. I've had fun with it. So, till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later.